Hey comic book fans, my nerdy friends and my geeky padres, what's going on? Welcome to another Trading with RWC. This week, we're going to be taking a look at a book that I've really looked forward to reading, all because of one man who suggested it to me, and that is John DaCosta. Thank you, my friend. This was a great recommendation, and I'm really thankful that you told me about it. That is Lost Dogs. Okay, first things first, Lost Dogs by Jeff Lemire. Did the writing and the art, of course, and it is simply amazing. For a first venture into comic books, at least first completed venture into comic books, this was phenomenal. I'm going to say the word again, phenomenal. You can tell that it's like the start of Jeff Lemire doing his own thing as far as the art's concerned. You can see little hints of like Trillium in the facial features of the sailor in this book. Let me show you a picture of him. Probably my favorite one. You can't really, that doesn't really show you Lemire's work, but it's just wonderful, especially if you read like the foreword and everything, like his letter in the front of the book, talking about how like you look back on your old stuff and you remember it as like you see it now as it's being kind of crap. Like the art's not quite right. You could redo it again and make it so much better. And just kind of like wishing you did it differently. But then you have that whole feeling of nostalgia and like this is where it all began kind of thing. And it really is. This is a reissue of his original 700 print run of Lost Dogs that they just put out, I guess, not too long ago. I'm trying to see when it was copywritten. 2012. But yeah, it's just phenomenal. Jeff Lemire is like one of those artists who his writing is just punches you in the gut and like grabs you by the heart and just like rips your soul out. It's crazy. So the story's pretty basic. Sailor, like 8-foot bulky, crazy, jacked sailor, and his family, his wife and his daughter, go to the big city, and some stuff goes down. Bad stuff. Here, there's a picture of the family. Really close-knit family. And some stuff goes down. I actually don't want to say anything about this book. I want you to go read it. So basically, yeah, family goes to the big city. Shit happens. And other shit happens. And then after that shit happens, some more shit happens. and it's just a whole lot of shit going on. And it makes you... Jeff Lemire has this uncanny ability to make me ache. Like, just... Oh, you know, it's just... Damn! You know, but... Yeah, I had never heard of this until John said something. I think I was talking about Underwater Welder on Twitter and how I was looking forward to reading Essex County. And then John said if you like those, his favorite was Lost Dogs. And it's, oh God, it is so amazing. Don't get me wrong, the art is really rough. But what do you expect from a guy's first shot? And not to mention, all this art is painted. It's not drawn, it's all painted. So, I don't know if I showed this page already or not, but just awesome. And yeah, you guys really should read this, especially if you like Jeff Lemire at all. His indie stuff to me is just so amazing. Actually, John and I were talking about it yesterday after I read this, and Jeff Lemire is probably, we both said that he's probably our favorite indie art writer, just because he's just, like I said, he has this way of getting to me completely and just like making me a wreck. But it's so good, guys. It's so good. Cover price on it is $10. You can pick it up on InStock for like $7, and you just should. You really should. It's so fantastic. And that's gonna be it for me. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into the story at all because you should just read it to get the story. But once again, thanks, John, for talking about this and letting me know that it exists. And I'll see the rest of you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.